to learn. It does take time and it takes effort, but you're not alone. And, there's always support there when you get stuck. And we've all been at the same place. We've all had to start from the beginning. And you learn as you go. And so far it's been an amazing journey. And I think this is probably my last kind of career I will ever have.
Oh. I love your share, Linnell, because actually you are so right. You're not old because there. I think in our business there are some people that are over 70. I heard, or maybe almost 80.
Yeah,
they can still learn. So you're not old at all. And also in this business, there are all walks of life, like people that maybe teachers or nurses or doctors or other professions. They are still doing this business. So it's no matter what background you are. Yeah, you are so right.
Yeah.
So how about you, Marley?
All right. Well, I would say that before I have this online business, I was working in a healthcare field. I was a certified nursing assistant, and I was doing that for 16 and a half years and working third shift. So it was really taking a big toll on my body and also my brain. Oof. It was very exhausting, and yeah, it was. I well, the thing is, I really like helping elderly. That was the thing in my mind. I just want to help them, because it's just like my mom. And I guess when you ask for it, you get it. So that's how it happened. And I did that for 16 and a half years. And then towards the end of my healthcare field, I was, when I was working in that company, I was also doing another part-time, which is the Ambit consultant. Ambit consultant is they are connected into the power company and solar, and my friend and I was doing that for a while. Well, probably almost a year we were doing that. We're going to other part of the state. Like we live in Wisconsin, we're going to Chicago because that's where we the Ambit company is. We can do the business over there. And oh my goodness, I learned so much out of that, like talking to people, because I was a very not, well, I would say, not very open kind of person, but I learned from that. And then of course here comes the online business. I When I met my mentor in Texas, because that time that I found this business, we had a convention of the Ambet company, and that's where I found my mentor and coach. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. It's just like, I got scammed many times. I don't know. And we become friends, and she's still connected with me. And it's like, okay, I'll take a look at it then. And here I am, 3 years after. So, but yeah, that's what I was doing. And that was a perfect timing, though, because when I found this, I actually that was the beginning of COVID, right? That was January. The COVID's hit, and it was just like, oh my goodness. So it means that if I was still as an Ambit consultant, I lost it anyway because we can't even see people. So here comes the online business. It's so powerful, though, how the other door closed and something else opened for you. And that is, and yeah, I was not, I don't know about computer. I don't even know the copy paste. Oh my goodness. It was so crazy. Me and my mentor at that time, and it's like, okay, how to do this? She said, I'm not even sure.
Oh my goodness.
But we did it, and here I am 3 years after, and I'm glad to be here. And thank you. That's what I can share for now. It's a fun story.
Yeah, and look at you now that you're doing amazing. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
And you, Debbie?
Okay, so for me, right before this online business, I was a realtor selling houses and condos. And before that, I was in a hospitality industry for a long, long time. I was in, well, I worked in a restaurant and my husband owned a restaurant. So, that's the food and beverage part. And then I was also working as the manager at the tour company for many, many years. And, I was the people person. So I love to connect with people, like, face to face and talking to people. And, that's what I enjoyed in a restaurant and in tour and travel. And even as a realtor too, that I love helping people and I get to know those people. And even they don't know what kind of house they wanted, I kind of talking to them, and I realize, is this something that you like? And then it's a perfect fit for them, and then that gave me such a huge satisfaction. So coming from like face-to-face physical relationship to moving to online business is so different. However, it's the same. It's the same thing. I just cannot touch those people. I cannot hug them like physically, but talking to them, getting to know them, and then helping them. And those new business partners coming into the business, they even not sure what they can do or what they cannot do. And then you know talking to them and then bring their ability out of those people brings me joy. So what I was doing before this online business, it's totally different career industry, but still it's connected. And then that's really what I enjoy. Yeah.
Oh, really beautiful. Yeah, because we say that every experience is either gained or learned, right? So it's all connected.
Yeah, and then I thought the realtor was my God given career for me. I thought I was going to be keep doing it until I really retire. But then once I found this online business, then a year after, this online business took over my life. So I decided to not to renew my real estate license, but focus on this online business 100%. And then again, the COVID too, right? So I cannot really physically be with people. And because of this online business, we were able to move out of big city to the small countryside. So again, everything just meant to be.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
so true. Okay, so about my story, before this online business, I had two jobs. So my very first one was to be a teacher, and the second one is to be a tour leader. So actually, my very first job to be an English teacher was the very big struggle in my life because I tried for so many years, like 8 years in my life. So because at that time I didn't know that I could do some other jobs because at that time that is the only way that I think I could do. So that's why I kind of struggle and kind of stuck. So if you are watching now, I just really want to let you know that because at that time I was kind of afraid and I didn't know other than being a teacher, what could I do? So that's why I try so many years. And then every year when I took the exam, I didn't pass. I lost the confidence about myself. I blame myself, and then I kind of, just I couldn't see the future. And then, but I was not happy at all. And then when I teach the students, I was kind of self-doubt, a lot because I love to teaching, but in the meantime, at the, second semester, when I know that I need to take the exam again, I was kind of, oh, not happy again. So it's kind of a very bad circle. But all my my parents and all my relatives, they all work for the government, so they all want me to work for the government too. So at that time I didn't really know that what could I do. But I think at the age 35, because I've tried so many years. So at the age 35, I told myself, okay, it's enough. I need to change. So I think that is a moment that, I gave me myself a little bit time, and then I just try to think maybe what's next for me will be best. So I think maybe that's why I got a second job, because my brother-in-law, he works in a travel agency, and so at that time he just told me like, oh, why don't you try to to work in a travel agency? I can tell that you love travel and your English is good, so maybe you can really think about it. So I was kind of, oh, maybe I can do this. So I just took another exam, but for this time I was so lucky because I just took it once and then I passed it. So I had the license to be a tour leader. And so in the travel industry, actually I worked for 5 years. And then during those 5 years, I really had a very good experience because travel around the world, it is my passion. So I really love that job, and I can bring the joy to the customers, because every time when I bring them to the country, I can really see that it is their first time. Maybe it's my 5 times or 10 times already, but I always think that because it's their first time, so I really have to do my homework and then to explain how beautiful this country is in the history or things like that to share with them. So I really enjoy that kind of feeling. Yeah, but for the second job, why I quit it, because at the time, like 2019, I knew that my husband had the chance to work here in the States. And also because working for about that time, I think maybe 4 years around, because, work in the travel agency, we have the high seasons. So usually during the high season, we work long hours. So sometimes it's like 12 hours a day. So I knew that, this job, although I like it, but it couldn't be a very long job for me, because if I work like this long, maybe my body couldn't take it. So also I knew that, oh, we have the chance to work here in the States. And then I told myself, maybe this is another chance that I need to change my job again. Yeah, so I'm so glad that I took it. And then although at the time I didn't know what I could do here in the States, because it's about the pandemic time. That's why I'm here. I think I'm here in early 2020. So at that time, I just kind of, I didn't know what I could do, because everyone was forced to stay at home, and also we couldn't go out. So I knew that maybe online is a trend. So that's why I saw this ad. And then so I just so glad that I'm here now, because I'm doing this online job and then this business. And then because it's really flexible, so I can have much more time for myself and do the things I really love to do. Yeah. So I'm so grateful for it. It's great.
Wow.
Okay, so
You will
anything
be a great tour leader. Oh my goodness. Let's go with Beth.
else?
Let's go with Beth to travel.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would be
because
awesome.
yes. So that's why I knew the country Croatia.
Oh,
Did you watch the World Cup these past days?
no.
The
No.
FIFA? No? Oh, really?
Yeah, my husband is watching, but not me.
Yeah, because Croatia just hit the semifinals, but they lost.
They
They
lost.
lost it.
Yeah. Yes.
But they can still fight for the number 3. I think on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Wow.
So Beth, is that where you would take people, is to Croatia?
Yes, yeah, because our company, we have several routes, and to Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro. Oh, what
Wow.
is the other country? That's part is our main route.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a very beautiful country.
Nice.
Yes. And compared to other countries in Europe, their cost there is kind of less expensive than other European countries.
Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
Well, thank you, Beth.
You're welcome. Yeah. So anything else?
Well,
I think, any kind of job you are doing, if you want to start this online business, you are able to start.
Mhm.
Right.
This is for everybody who is willing to learn and grow. As long as you can, focus and you want to make a change in your life, anybody can start this online business.
Oh,
That's
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And many people do it alongside
Mm-hmm.
of a regular 9 to 5, Monday to Friday,
Yeah.
shift work, any other kind of job that they're doing as a extra source of income.
Right.
And then we have other people, like I know myself and Debbie, and you too, Beth. This is our only
Mhm.
job we have right now.
Yes.
So, so there's all kinds of people doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
For sure.
I think for the most part, though, a lot of people who started the online business is they're doing this part time,
Mhm.
right? Because they have this full time jobs, and then they just want to make sure that they have source of income while running the business, and
Yeah,
then there they are. They
Yeah.
quit their job and do it full time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you are thinking about changing a job or you want to have a change in your life for 2023, so I think you can, really think about this online, business, and then just go and check each and everyone's our website and sign up with your name and email. So you'll receive a link to the 90-minute long this webinar. So just check it, for yourself. So I think that's all for today. So see you for next time. And I think next time will be our holiday, celebration.
I got mine already.
Yes.
Lily's ready.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Okay. So see you next time. Bye.
Bye.